Welcome. We're talking to Grace DeBeery, who's an 11th grader in Coronado, California. And we've heard about Grace using Be My AI for some very interesting applications. So Grace, welcome to Be My Eyes.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So let's start with, when did you start using Be My AI, and when you first had it, where did you use it?
So before Be My AI, I had used Be My Eyes a little bit just to kind of experiment and play around with it. But, I didn't always need a live person to do simple tasks, although that is a great feature. And then I, was on the waiting list for Be My AI, and I'm really excited. And then, finally I was able to use Be My AI, and I'm like, okay, let's see what it can do. So I first used it to describe pictures I had, like, what are these? I can't see them. And it did a really, really good job. And I'm like, this is useful. This is exciting. So I started playing around with it and seeing, how can this help me? And eventually I was like, this can totally help with 3D printing. So I have a 3D printer because I am a massive tech nerd. I love all things STEM. I've, built my own computer and I code, and I have a 3D printer. And the problem with that is sometimes if you don't prepare a file correctly, or there's an issue with the printer, it will print all stringy, so just strings of filament everywhere, and it won't be any discernible shape. And you can't feel the printer while it's printing because it's 200 degrees Celsius and actively applying filament. So before, I'd have my parents come in and say, yes, this print is fine, or nope, it's all stringy. And, I'd have them, describe, okay, what does it look like? What went wrong? Which is great, but I'd love to be more independent. And so with Be My AI, I'm able to take a picture of the print bed, and it can say, yes, your print looks okay. It's this shape, and it's, this much done, it's still doing the infill, or it's a shape that looks okay, you might want to fine tune it a bit, or worst case, no, your print bed is just stringing filament all over the print bed, and you should probably pause the print and try again, which is very useful for me to independently do what I call STEM without sight.
And what are you producing with your 3D printer? What kinds of objects?
So I've done just a few fun, I've made a few fun fidgets, but right now I'm actually doing a project for my Girl Scout Gold Award where I'm 3D printing beads with the Braille letter on the front and the print letter on the back, and they're small enough where I can fit all 26 comfortably on a bracelet. So it's like a Braille to print translator, and then I'm going to hand them out to people and go to places and hand them out to spread Braille literacy awareness and blind awareness. And my 3D printer is able to help create the Braille beads. And I know there are Braille beads you can purchase, but they're not small enough to fit 26 on a bracelet. So my printer has helped me create the perfect size Braille beads.
And Grace, I'm just imagining you're looking in a couple of years at going to university somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure where yet, but I want to either pursue a career in computer science or cybersecurity. I want to do something where I'm hands-on, either coding or solving problems with technology, and doing hardware as well with technology, maybe building computers or diagnosing problems with GPUs or something like that.
And being blind myself, I know that historically we faced obstacles, sometimes even discrimination about blind people going into STEM and science and all those hands-on things. Do you think this tool of Be My AI will give you more confidence or more ability to get those things done?
Yeah, I do actually think that Be My AI has a really good potential to help individuals with blindness or low vision achieve STEM because it is an AI where you can give it an image and it can describe what it sees in that image. That has really good potential for not only reading text like other products of the past, but really describing things that other products can't. Like, let me think. I know I've used a live agent on Be My Eyes to help with settings in the BIOS of my computer.
Yeah.
That was quite interesting, but I was able to successfully change settings. And now with Be My AI, I mean, you don't even have to wait for a live agent. You can ask it questions and you can get answers to questions that normal people or, like real humans might not know the answer to. You can take a picture, and if it says, yeah, your wires are backwards, you have the red one in the wrong hole or something like that, it can, tell you, it can look up anything on the spot,
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
pretty awesome. So I, like, for example, I just, there's so many, building a computer has so many applications where if I had known Be My AI could do that kind of thing, I probably would have built my computer a bit faster.
Well, we've only had Be My AI now for about 15 months.
I know.
I mean,
It's
how could you imagine going into STEM and hands-on and all of that without Be My Eyes or Be My AI? Would this have been as possible?
yes, but it would have required a sighted person to be by my side at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
So when you may know some other blind or low vision students out there, what would you say to them who haven't yet used Be My Eyes or Be My AI for
They
whatever reason? What should they do?
they should definitely give it a try. It might not be for everyone, but it's really cool and it opens up new opportunities to have an AI be able to describe things for you on the go, and you don't need to wait for someone who knows how to properly describe something. It's really amazing. Oh yeah, and it's free. So definitely check it out.